Okay, welcome everybody to the third call of our 21-day Wealth and Prosperity program. And this call is about deleting your unknown blocks to your wealth and prosperity. My name is Chaim Alexander, and I'll be assisting everybody on the call. So we're going to do the same as we did all the other calls. If you like a one-on-one assistance, you just press *6, and you will be placed in the queue. *6, and you will be placed in the queue. Also, I'd like to share with everybody my upcoming program, which is starting in about a week from now, I think a little over a week. And that one is Accelerate Your Wealth and Prosperity. It's an 8-week program. And if you are interested in joining that program, you can go to thrivetoinfinity.com/8 weeks, the number 8, and WEEKS. Again, that's thrivetoinfinity.com/8 weeks. And in this program, in this 8-week program, we're going to go a little bit, a lot deeper than what we did in the 21-day program, especially in the action steps, and also with the action steps, to make it easier for people to do the action steps. I'm also going to be doing energetic strengthening around the action steps. So for that, if you'd like to join that 8-week program and to see all the information about the program and all the details, just go to thrivetoinfinity.com/8 weeks. And now, again, if you like one-on-one assistance, just press *6, and you will be placed in the queue. We have a lot of callers, so as you know, I when I'm doing the strengthening, I'm talking really, really fast, and that's because I want to get as much people in the time that we have. So just press *6, and you'll be placed in the queue. So we're going to go to our first caller, and this caller is last 2 digits is 66.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I would like help to clear whatever is blocking me from connecting to my soul and my gifts, my life purpose.
Okay, so your soul, your gifts, and your life purpose, right?
Yes. I think they're all connected.
Okay. So can you sense how you feel about that right now?
Frustration, and actually I'm also angry because I spend a lot of time working on trying to connect and I don't get there.
Okay. So the first leading weakness for you is your soul. So what I'm going to do is I'll make you strong to your soul and delete any cumin. So every time you connect to your soul, it weakens your body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen your body for that, and also I'm going to strengthen your soul for that. I'm also going to make your, okay, so that's strong now. So you and your soul connecting back and forth is now strong. I'm also going to strengthen you for any misinterpretation around soul. So there is a lot of misinterpretation around that, and that's weakening you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you to that, and delete any, actually not misinformation around it. So I'm going to strengthen you to the cultural misinformation around that, and misinformation that you're getting from experts. This is specifically non-religious experts around that, so I'm going to strengthen you to that, and then also from spiritual experts. So I'm going to strengthen you to all those three, and any karma that you have with those experts, I'm going to make that strong to you and delete any cumulative effects. So now when you think about it, how do you feel? Is it the same or different?
Different.
Different. Okay, so the next one is your life purpose is a weakness there. And so anything that you do with a purpose weakens you. If you do something without a purpose, it doesn't weaken you. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects. So now when I think of life purpose, that is strong, but other people's life purposes weaken you. So when you hear about other people's life purposes, that triggers something in you. So we'll delete that trigger and strengthen you to that, and delete anything in your quantum particles to that. So now when you think about your the three things you mentioned, how do you feel now? Is it the same or different?
Different.
Different. Okay, and gifts now, as a result, we did all the strengthening you're strong to, but not having gifts, and this is specifically not receiving physical gifts, weakens you. It triggers some emotions in you. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that and delete that from you, and we'll make your midline strong to that. So now when you think about the question you have, is this still a question?
No.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to go to the next caller. And the last two digits is 49.
Hi, this is Lord Dial. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Great, great. My request is universal and spiritual abundance to flow in all areas of my life with no limitations and no more self-sabotaging, and to be all that I am as a spiritual being with my physical body healthy and strong to embody my soul.
Okay, so can you sense how you feel about that right now?
Very stressful. Very stressed.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to strengthen your physical intelligence. So that is what's weakening first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects in your physical intelligence. And then I'm going to strengthen your midline. Also, it's weak. It's getting weak, and I'm going to strengthen that to you. The other thing is too much things. So anything that is too much in your life is weakening you, so we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. And then I'm going to go more specifically when it comes to getting abundance. So when you get out too much of abundance, that actually weakens you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you for that and delete any cumulative effects there. I'm also going to strengthen your fitness level so you can handle that, and that's more the speed. And then your flexibility is the next one, and your agility. So all those three, we're going to make that strong for you. So now when you think about your goal, how do you feel now?
That it might be possible.
Okay. So the next one is being precise is a weakness. So being precise of knowing what you want is a weakness there. So so I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects. And then there's a weakness to, like, if you're not precise, then you're losing out on whatever else that you may not get. So what we're going to do is going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects and any connection with the collective people who are not precise. So we're going to make you strong to that and delete. Okay, so now when you think about your goal, how do you feel?
A little stronger. But what's staying in my mind is about the limitations. Will I still be limited, held back?
Mm-hmm. So what's going on is when you think about something, when you think of precise, it triggers limitations, and limitations triggers being poor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen all that three for you and delete any cumulative effects there. Okay, how do you feel now?
Well, I heard my higher self say yes, was happy.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so we're going to go to the next one, and this is internet caller. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's
okay.
Zaid.
Okay, Zaid, how are you?
Oh, fine, thanks. Can't complain.
Okay, so what would you like assistance with?
Okay, I just find myself blocked in terms of career or deciding what to do with my life. Finances is a problem. Can't get a car, cannot get enrolled. Just feel stuck in life, chained. And to make it worse is I feel disconnected from the world itself. I don't know, maybe it's too much meditation or other practices, spiritual practices that makes me feel I'm not part of existence on earth.
Okay. So can you sense how you feel about it right now?
Okay, Okay, a bit better, but frustrating.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen the first weakness is I'm going to strengthen you for deciding, but not your deciding. It's other people making decisions for you that weakens you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to strengthen you to that, and then that's more specifically when when it comes to your finances. So I'm going to make you strong to that, and also delete, and also any karma that you have with those people who are making decisions for you or wanting to make decisions for you. I'm going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. So now when you think about your question, how do you feel?
I feel much better. I feel heat up my back.
Okay. So the next.
My head.
Okay, the next one is the collective. So you are the collective. You're weakened to the collective, and more specifically, the people you live around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects, and more specifically, the city that you live in. So I'm going to make you strong to that and delete any cumulative effects there. I'm also going to strengthen your external dynamics. So it makes that your internal dynamics and then the external dynamics, make that strong for you. So that will be like a buffer from the collective. So I'm not connecting to you. And also I'm going to strengthen your spirit that it's being also affected by the collective. So make that strong to you. So now when you think about it, how do you feel?
I do feel better.
You feel better or don't feel better? It's the same or different?
No, I do feel better.
Okay.
No, it's different.
Okay, so the next one is action. So your weakness is for taking the first action. Second, third, you're strong to, but the first action step of whatever it is, you're weak to doing that. So what I'm doing is I'm going to strengthen you for taking the first action step. And then we're going to delete any cumulative effects there. And that triggers like 500 things every time you take that first action step. So let's delete all those 500 and strengthen you to that. And we'll look at more specifically in an area, what area does it trigger when you take those 500, and that's more, let's say, fitting into situations. So if you have to fit into a new situation that you're not familiar with, and that's one of the 500 that it triggers. So let's delete that, strengthen, and reset. Okay, so now when you think about your question at the beginning, how do you feel now?
Okay, neutral to that. I'll have to see that action step I want to take and see how I react to that. And
okay.
Procrastinate and start looking at advantages, disadvantages, and that type of thing. I'll have to test it.
All right. Well, let me know how it goes. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Sam.
Thank you. Okay, the next caller is 71. Again, if you would like one-on-one assistance, just press *6. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, hi. This is Catherine from Florida.
Hi, Catherine.
And I'm starting my own health clinic.
Okay.
I'm a chiropractor. It's mainly auto accidents, but I will diversify later, so I want to make it successful.
Okay.
I want to delete any blocks to the success.
Okay. So when you sense how you feel about it, how do you feel right now?
Well, right now I kind of feel crappy because I got bronchitis. And
okay.
I'm not sure how it's going to go because, I got somebody that will be doing marketing for me. But my sense is I had a clinic once, not here in Brazil, and it was very difficult. So I kind of feel like I'm a failure type of thing in the background.
Okay. All right. So the first weakness is being a leader. So being a leader is making you strong, is weakening you. So when you think about being a leader, so what we'll do is we're going to strengthen you to that, and that has to do with the female collective. So we're going to make you strong to that female collective of women leaders, because that's weakening you. So we'll strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects. The next one is taking action, and that also triggers a lot of stuff for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. And then the third one is sticking to a decision. So anytime you stick to something for too long, it weakens you. So what we'll do is we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. And then more specifically, when it comes to your career. So if you pick one or so when you go to two and you have two different things and you have to pick one out of the two, that weakens you. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects. So now when you think about opening up your health practice, how does that feel?
That feels much better because also I'm a singer. I'm actually trying to switch into full-time singing career, but now, I need something to support me, so that's the reason I'm opening the clinic. So it's not a bad background, support thing until I make it in music.
So are you okay now with your goal?
Yeah, it feels actually much better.
All right, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the next caller is, last two digits is 87.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Harold in France here.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so how can I assist you?
Okay. Firstly, is if you can unblock psychological, financial blockages, which are psychological, because we have to sell some land that we own in order to be able to stay where we live at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing is a diminished ability to think abstractly. I need to be able to think abstractly clearly in order to do the work that I do. And after an illness about 15 years ago, that was greatly diminished.
Okay,
and,
so can you sense how you feel about that right now? Can you sense how you feel about it right now?
Yeah, a little bit exasperated.
Okay.
And
so that's all. That's enough. So the first thing that I'm going to strengthen you for is being young. So there's a weakness to being young. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. And then hanging out with young people also weakens you. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. The other thing that I'm going to strengthen you is your physical intelligence, and more specifically, physical time is weakening you. So we make you strong to that. The physical dimensions is weakening you, so we'll strengthen you for that. And also any physical existence. So that was 3 right there, so we make that strong for you. So now when you think about your questions, how do you feel about it right now? Is it the same?
More relaxed, more positive.
Okay, so the next one that I'm going to strengthen for you, again, this is along the line of your physical intelligence to speed that up for you, and that is your fitness. So we're going to make you strong for tensing and untensing. So the organs in your body, so they can be strong to tensing and untensing, and make that strong that it goes all the way down to the subquantum particles. And the next one is that you have even fitness throughout your body. So that means from your structure all the way down to your quantum particles, the fitness level is not even to each other. So what you're going to do is you're going to strengthen that and use the midline to support that. And your brain also, we're going to make that strong to support it. And this third one is your structural integration is weak. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that too for you. Okay, so now when you think about it, how do you feel?
Even more relaxed than just a few moments ago, and optimistic.
Okay, so the next one is I'm going to strengthen you for improvements, and so improving in physical functions, your physical functions of your body. So that's a weakness there, so we're going to strengthen that, and more specifically your colon specific, the descending colon, so we make that strong for you. And the next one is your heart, We're going to make that strong. And the third one is the lungs. So we'll make all that 3 so those physical functions can work together and strong. And then your physical performance, and this is more of athletic performance. So what we're going to do is we're going to speed that up for you and make you strong to that. Okay, so now when you think about it, how do you feel?
Elated, I'd say. I'm very grateful for your work.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so the next one is 05.
Oui? Yes?
Yes? Okay. So
All right.
how can I assist you?
Okay. Well, I've been following this, of course, for the whole 3 weeks, and I've been able to take a lot more initiatives to try to get, for instance, paid for some work that I did, to find other things, but I'm not getting any place. I just feel better about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I also find that I have extreme backache, which also does keep me from doing some of the things that I would I have in mind.
So you have a backache right now?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so can you sense how bad it is right now?
Oh, you mean like between 1 and 10?
You can put the
I'd say it's about 7. It's I'm sitting down, but as soon as I do something, it really hurts, and it does keep me from going on with a lot of things.
Okay, so the first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen your lymphatic system and make that strong to you. And more specifically, we're going to go the left side of the top of your lymphatic system. And we're going to make that strong and connect with the exit portals and with your elimination system. So that's weak there. It's not connecting strongly to the elimination system. Also, we're going to make it strong to connecting with your ovaries and make that strong and remove any extra, I forgot the name of it, but whatever, we'll just remove that, or we just call it garbage. We're going to move that from there and make that strong. And so now the lymphatic system to connect with your brain is weak, so we're going to make that strong to you. And then the glymphatic system, which is in the brain, we're also going to make that strong and even with the lymphatic system back and forth, and also the connection back and forth from the glymphatic system to your brain. So now can you check your back pain? How is that now? Is it the same or different?
Okay, it feels warmer in that area. I'm standing up. It's very stiff, but I would say that there's less pain.
Okay,
my ankles and knees are stiff as well.
Okay, so the next one is this is trauma from the past, so that's triggering there. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. And trauma around health issues, so we're going to strengthen that and delete. Okay, so now when you look at the pain, how is that now? Is it the same or different?
Yeah, I think it's I can't say if it's better than it was when you just fixed it, but it's better than it was at the beginning, and still stiff, however.
Okay, so things being the same, there's a weakness there. So, okay, so there is a weakness to being in a stagnant relationship. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that for you, delete and reset. So if it's stagnant or not stagnant, we're going to make that even and make you neutral to it. So moving, not moving, stagnant, not stagnant, and you in the middle, so that's strong to you. Okay, so now when you check, how does that feel now?
Yeah, it feels. Yeah, it does. I think it does feel better. My ankle is still my ankles are very stiff and legs swollen, but the back actually is better. Huh?
Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to strengthen your fitness and your lower back, so make that strong for you, the fitness, and specifically its flexibility, and make it even with the rest of the body, and its strength. We're going to make it easy with the rest of the body. And then also I'm going to strengthen your cervical spine. There's a weakness there, and make that strong to you. And that's coming from your structural and from your structure. So we're going to make your structure strong. Okay, so now how is your back pain now?
Okay, let me stand up in my cat. Yeah, there's. Okay, I on the left back, on the left of the spine, at the back, at the top of my butt. there. It's still sorer than on the right.
Okay, so evenness, there's a weakness to evenness, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen that, and that has to do with some karma that you have with your family. It's more specifically on your mother's side, so what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that karma and delete. Okay, and the other one is more specifically a weakness around charging money, so what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that. And more specifically, negative experiences of asking for money. There's a weakness there. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that. Okay, so now how is your lower back pain?
Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, I think it is definitely is better. And what I notice, and I've noticed that before, now that I'm noticing it again, that I have difficulty that it actually stops my breath.
Mm-hmm. So right now is it
I'm
stopping
having
your breath
difficulty
right now?
breathing. Yeah.
Okay, so that's coming from your digestive system. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen your digestive system and the internal dynamics of your digestive system and connecting it to the elimination system so that it comes out. So that's weak there. So now that is strong. And any strengthening also the empty spaces in there and connecting. Okay, how about now? How's your breathing now?
Yeah, it's shallow, but better. I don't feel it's blocked.
Okay, so I'm going to strengthen the cavity of your lungs, more specifically the left side, to make that strong, back and forth. So the energy there we're going to strengthen, and the empty spaces of your uterus we're going to make that strong, and then also strengthen the empty spaces outside your body. So it also connects back and forth together and make that strong for you. Okay, how about now?
Okay. I suppose that once something's eliminated, one feels something else. But this is something actually I felt a lot, but it's just that the back pain was so strong I didn't pay as much attention. But now that the back pain's a bit better, I see that I have a lot of pressure in my head. Actually, I have high blood pressure also. And I can feel the pressure in my head and in the cervicals, perhaps you call them that, at the top of my spine. And, like pressure on all those little bones that create the skull.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen your emotions and delete that. Okay. So your sensations, emotions, and reactions won't come together. And so if you have one, all three of them act. So we make it strong to this, separating all those three and to be separate to each other. The other one is I'm going to strengthen your exit portal so the energy can go down and out. And more specifically, the energy in your toes, so it can come down. The exit portals in your toes, so the energy can go down and out again. Okay, how about now?
Okay. Yeah, the top of the neck feels better, and there's still pressure at the top of the head behind the forehead, and pain on the left side actually. I've been having it for some time, but it's less.
Okay, so the pain on the left side is coming from your left shoulder. We're going to strengthen that. Your right hip, we're going to strengthen that. Your breastbone, we're going to strengthen all those three. Okay, how about now?
Yeah, there's still some pressure in the skull, but it's better.
What about the hip?
On my hip. Let me stand up, because that left hip gives me a lot of problems. Let me walk a minute. Hang on. Are you with me? I noticed that I'm more confident as I walk, because I have been having a lot of balance problems, and I would say that it's better. My left hip, I can still feel it. But it isn't. There's no shooting pain.
What about your ankle?
My ankles. I would say that actually, although it's the right one that had been hurt, the left one is stiffer than the right one. They're still stiff.
They're still stiff.
They don't hurt though.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen your wrist and make that strong for you. And being stiff with finances is another one there, so we're going to make that strong for you. Flowing, so energy flowing back and forth is weak, so we're going to strengthen that, and that's specifically in your relationship. So we're going to make that strong back and forth for you. Okay, how is the ankle now?
Okay. Well, there's an improvement, and you know what I noticed, which I've had, I'm just noticing it again now, is that in my left elbow, there was in fact a pinched nerve that they tried to fix, but I have very little feeling in my left hand, and I fumble things all the time because of that.
Okay, so that's more of a stability. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you for stability. And then the next one is balance, and that's a balanced head, or, so we'll make you strong for that. And then being centered, so we're going to make you strong for that. And so being centered in the future, that's a weakness coming up there, so we'll strengthen you for that. So how about now?
The elbow, I still don't have any feeling much in my left hand, but the elbow seems more supple.
So now when you take your whole body overall, how does that feel now from when we started?
Well, I can certainly walk better. I'm not using a cane. I'm walking on uneven ground a little bit, and I feel more confident. My right knee, it's kind of a trick knee. That one I can feel is still got a and
overall the pain?
And overall the pain in my back is better.
And the stiffness in your ankle?
And the ankles, the ankles are still stiff.
Okay, so no change in the ankles.
That there's I think they're partly stiff because there's a lot of water retention in the lower leg, both.
Okay, so we'll leave it at that for now.
Okay.
So you got a lot of improvements there, and then keep me posted. Keep me posted on how it continues improving. Okay.
Right. I imagine it's going to continue to improve.
Okay.
Thank you very much, James.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. So we're going to go for our next caller. Is this Effie? Hello? Are you there? Can you hear me? See if you're muted or not. Okay, you can try pressing *6 again. We're going to go to the next caller. The next caller is 06 area code. Hello?
Hello, it's Sue.
Hey, Sue.
Oh, sorry, I was on the previous call, and unfortunately I still haven't had any improvement in as far as calls or jobs or anything. I'm feeling like the spark of enthusiasm is dying in me.
Okay. So what I'm going to strengthen you is for what we call misfit. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you for that, and that's being misguided. So there's a weakness there, so we're going to strengthen you for that. And then the other one is slowness. We're going to strengthen you for that. Okay, so now when you think about it, how do you feel now?
I'm still unsupported. Still incredibly sad.
Okay. So the sadness is actually not from that. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to the sadness, and that's more specifically coming from outside of you, and then more specifically from the collective. So we're going to strengthen you to that collective and delete any cumulative effects. And it's actually the collective of the what's that word? Misfortunate people who are misfortunate, or people who are misunderstood, and people who are quick to judge. So those three. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. So now, do you still have the sadness?
I think that's a little bit better. My balance is pretty awful. I walk with a stick. I've approached people and the doors virtually slam in my face. It's
Okay. All right. So you have a weakness to the stick. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that stick back and forth and delete any cumulative effects there. So then the karma with whoever gave you that stick, there's karma with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that karma and delete it from you, especially from your body. And the next one is from your spirit. We'll make that strong and reset. Okay, how about now? How do you feel now?
A little better. Yeah, I do feel a little better.
Okay, the next thing is I'm going to strengthen is your exit portals, so the energy can come down and out of the exit portals. How about now?
Yeah, I think that's a little better. I just would like it. Yes, sorry. I would like that when people see me or see what I'm trying to do, that they hear me and that they.
So the next thing I'm going to strengthen is for your mind, and then more specifically is your emotions. So confusing your emotions, your thinking, and is getting confused with each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to make them strong to separate from each other, and then when you have a thought, we'll make that strong so it's less than a second, because overthinking is a weakening. So what we're going to do is make you strong to that and delete any cumulative effects there, and then your emotions are now strong because of that. So overthinking triggers your emotions. So what we're going to do is make you strong to that and also make you strong to being able to think for less than a second. Now, so overthinking is still weak, so let's see where that's coming from. And that's actually coming from your ancestors, so let's strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects with your ancestors. Okay, how about now? How do you feel now?
Lighter. I think one of the things that is strong that shouldn't be is the fear of rejection, because I've had so many.
So that's not a weakness for you. So it's more the opposite of fear of approval. So what we'll do is we're going to strengthen you to approval, and it's more you approving others. That's the weakness. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to you approving other people, and all the karma that you have with that back and forth. Okay, how about now?
Lighter. Lighter. I hope that this will make the difference.
Okay, so let's go back to your feeling. How do you feel from the beginning and now?
Lighter.
Lighter. Okay. All right. Well, keep us posted. Thank you so much.
I'm welcome. Sorry to have to ring you again.
That's okay. That's what I'm here for. That's fine. All right. We'll stay in touch.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. So we're going to go to the next caller is 40.
Hi, this is Wendy.
Okay, go.
I feel like I have stuck energy that just will not move out.
Okay, and where is that stuck energy?
Low back to toes, pretty much.
Okay, so the weakness is unevenness between the top of your body and the bottom of your body. So it's not necessarily stuck energy. It's just an unevenness, and then the sensations are uneven. So what we're going to do is we're going to make that even to you, back and forth, and delete whatever is there. Now, the unevenness is coming from some karma that you have, and that karma is we'll strengthen that karma and delete, and that karma has to do with fitting into forcing people to fit into certain situations. Let's leave it at that, and we'll strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects. So how about now? How does it feel now?
It is easing. Thank you.
Okay, the next one is I'm going to strengthen your exit portals, and then make you strong to being centered, and then stable, and now the balance is strong now because we just strengthened all those three. How about now?
It feels like it's easing. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so we're going to go to the next caller. Next caller again is Effie. I don't hear you. Is your mic working or something? Maybe it has to do with a mic issue or a software thing. I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay, so we're going to go to the next caller then. This is 50.
Hi, Chain. This is Rocio.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. My question is, the thing that I would like to shift is that I notice that I get people, wanting to have some of my services, but when I ask for the money or I ask for the amount, like they just don't book the session, or we don't go through it.
Okay, so go ahead.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing is I do notice that I have more energy since your last calls, but for somehow I just don't get out of the house. Like I like to do other things out of the house, and I just don't leave my house.
Okay. Can you sense how you feel?
Yeah, there is a little bit of frustration, and also I don't know if it's doubt and just a little bit frustration about the money too, like for the.
Okay, so with the money, you have a weakness of charging money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. And the next one is negative experiences from the past of asking for money. So, and more specifically, is other people asking for money. That's what's weakening you. So we're going to strengthen you for that and delete any cumulative effects there. So now, when you think about asking for money, how do you feel?
I feel like there's pressure in my stomach.
Okay. So the pressure in your stomach is coming from overthinking. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. Okay, how about now?
Yeah, that feels lighter now.
Okay. And hiding, do you still feel like you need to hide?
Yes.
Okay. So there's an unevenness between the energy inside your house and outside of your house. So what we're going to do is we're going to make that even to each other and strengthen you to that. And also we're going to strengthen the midline of your house and regenerate that for you. Okay, how about now?
Yeah, that feels way different. Yes.
Okay. So do you feel like you can leave the house now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Make sure you do something fun, though.
I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, the next caller is 60.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes. You hear me well?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you. My intention is to be able to double my income, or to be able to have as much as that I usually make, to be able to have it, and like before I had made about twice as much as I made now, and I was ending up it was all dispersing. So like to be able to actually
So
keep it.
can you sense how you feel about it right now?
I sense just some tightness in, like, around the ribs.
Okay. So is it bother you that you don't have not making that money, or are you okay with it? Are you okay with not doubling your income, or does it bother you?
I'm okay with not quite doubling it. I just it bothers me that it's not being kept.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to use that as a guideline. Okay. So the first weakness is actually has to do with fulfillment, and more specifically, the fulfillment in the Yuen method model is broken down into 3 different parts. And for you, it's fulfilling your basic needs. There's a weakness there, and that triggers poverty. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects. And then we're also going to strengthen your ancestors to that. And any karma that your ancestors had with that, we're going to strengthen that for you right now. Okay, so now when you think about doubling your income, how does that feel right now? Is it the same or different?
I actually still feel a bit adverse to it.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you for what we call in the Yuen method model using false tools, and that's the one that's coming up weakest is subconscious lying. So we're going to strengthen you for that, and then the next one is shutting down. So we're going to strengthen that, and the third one is numbing. So we're going to strengthen that for you. So those 3, and then the other one, next one is suppression when it comes to eating, so we're going to strengthen that for you, and then mental forgetting, so we're going to strengthen that 5. Okay, so now when you think about it, how do you feel?
I feel better now. I feel like that's something I could do.
So when you think about doubling your income, does it feel doable now?
It doesn't. Something still seems to be in the way of.
Yeah. So what's coming up is it triggers hard work. So what we're going to do is we're going to make you strong to that and delete any cumulative effects there. And any misinterpretation around doubling your money, we're also going to strengthen that for you and delete. And then I'm going to strengthen your midline to support. Okay, how about now?
It feels much better now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So if anybody else would like, just press *6 and I'll put you in the queue. Also, just wanted to remind everybody about my upcoming program. It's Accelerate Your Wealth and Prosperity. It's an 8-week program, and this time on this program, I'm going to go a little deeper than a lot deeper than what we did in the 21-day program. And if you would like to get more information about it, just go to thrivetoinfinity.com/8 weeks. Again, that's thrivetoinfinity.com, the number 8 and weeks. Okay, we're going to go to our next caller. You're on. It's anonymous something. Hello? Can you hear me? Dina? Monica Manadina, something like that? Hello? Okay. So we'll go to our next questioner. Effie, you there? Can you hear me? So, still can't hear you. Okay, so we're going to go to the next caller. And this is somebody calling in from the internet. Can you hear me? You called in via the internet. Can you hear me? All right, we'll go to the next caller. Next caller is 41. Last two digits.
Hi, this is Rosalia.
Okay, how are you?
Good, thank you. My question is that I always losing money. Like I put in money in envelopes or when I pay, like to make my deposits, but I forgot it and I put it in a drawer or under my mail, and then I lost it.
Okay, can you sense how you feel about it right now?
Short of bread and a lot of frustration and.
Okay, so what's coming up there is a karma around forgetting and causing people to forget things. So what we're going to do is I'm going to strengthen that karma and delete any cumulative effects there with that karma. So how about now, when you think about it, how does it feel now?
It's better, but I'm still like, even if I don't forget it, I invest money in some projects. I'm very excited to do the project, and then I invest the money, and then I don't do anything after that.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen the exit portals in your fingers, make that strong for you. Also going to make you strong to any karma that you have with thieves. So we're going to strengthen that for you. Delete any cumulative effects with those thieves. Okay. How about now? When you think about it, how do you feel?
It's lighter.
Lighter. So do you have any concern about losing money?
Yes, when I'm gambling.
Okay. So there is some karma from the past about losing other people's money that's catching up to you. So let's delete that and make it strong, not connect to the future, and back and forth. And then also I'm going to strengthen your exit portals in your body so the energy can go down and out because that's affecting you. And also brain fog is affecting you. So we're going to strengthen that for you. Okay, how about now?
Yeah. Later. There's nothing right now.
Nothing? Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to go to our next caller. Hello?
Hello. Thank you for letting me in.
You're welcome.
I feel differently. On one side, I'm very calm and kind of connected, I think, with myself. On the other hand, I feel disconnected to work, to getting paid, to relationships, something like this. Trouble in the family somehow.
So what specifically would you like assistance with? Because you mentioned like 6-7 things there.
The money thing, the finances, and the family thing.
Okay. So you have a weakness to connecting in general. So just the connecting, anything connecting weakens you. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that for you and delete any cumulative effects there. And then the opposite comes up as a separation. So the separation, after you connect, the separation itself weakens you. So what we're going to do is going to strengthen that for you. So if I take connecting, separating, and you, and I put all that three together, that actually causes a weakness in you. So what we're going to do is going to strengthen that and delete all that. And okay, so now when you think about connecting, how does that feel?
I feel energized.
Okay. The next one is you have karma with your family. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen the general karma and delete any cumulative effects there. And then we're going to go more specific, karma with your father. And so the karma is from your father to you. So we're going to strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects. And then your karma from your father to your mother is a weakness there. So we're going to strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects. Now, the internal dynamics inside your family is weak, and so what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that, and that has to do with some past life negative experiences. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen all of that and delete any cumulative effects there. And that has to do with limitations, more specifically in the past lives. So we're going to delete those limitations and make that strong. Okay, how does that feel now when you think about your family?
I'm getting dizzy.
Getting dizzy. Okay, so I'm going to make you strong to being centered, and also make you strong to the speed of the universe, so that's weakening you. Okay, how about now?
Deep breath. Chilly. Now I'm starting to freeze.
Okay, so balance is the next one, so we're going to strengthen you to balance. And also uncertainty, we're going to make you strong to uncertainty. And specifically when it comes to relationships, we'll make that strong for you. Being certain or not being certain, now that is strong for you. Okay, so how do you feel now?
Close to want to drop a tear.
Okay, so I'm going to strengthen your exit portals from your bottom of your chin. Okay, how about now?
Okay, starting to breathe deeply, like kind of excited.
Okay, so I'm going to strengthen your central nervous system, and I'm going to strengthen the spinal fluid in your spine. So we're going to strengthen that for you. Okay, how about now?
Now I start like thinking or remembering, connecting to my responsibility to my children, especially to my son, and how to let him be free of limitations and get all that he needs.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen your karma that you have with your son and delete that, so no need anymore for that karma. And then any curses that has happened as a cumulative of karma staying for too long, so what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that and delete. Okay, so now when you think about your son, how do you feel now?
Well, getting a smile on my face.
Okay, and so there are some weaknesses that he has that we can strengthen, so let's strengthen that. And that's more specifically around relationships and more specifically with a partner. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen him to that, delete any cumulative effects there. So now how do you feel now?
Not so alone.
Okay. So now when you still have any questions from when we started?
Well, one thing now still on my mind, even if I try to push it out, like alcohol problem with my son or addiction.
Okay, so the first weakness is there's a weakness to pushing your son out of you. There's that's a lot of weaknesses there. So what we'll do, it triggered a lot of things, over 500 things. So what we're going to do is I'm going to strengthen you for that and deleting any cumulative effects there for pushing out. And then him pushing you away, there's a weakness there. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that weakness back and forth. Okay, how about now? How do you feel now?
Oh, relieved.
Okay.
Still scared.
Scared. So that's coming from as a thought. So what we're going to do is going to strengthen you to your thoughts, and also make you strong that your thoughts do not connect with your emotions. Make that strong back and forth. Okay, how about now?
Eyes wide open, feeling centered. One last thing, maybe. Thank you for taking me so long. Work, and getting clients and getting paid. So
if I think of work, you're strong to getting clients, you're strong to getting paid. That 3, the getting paid is the weakness. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you to that. And that is, there's a weakness of people giving you money. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that, and that's karma that they're having with you. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that karma and delete. So now them giving you money is strong. So work, getting clients, and getting paid, all those 3 together. Okay, you're strong to now. Okay, how do you feel now?
Getting neck pain, left shoulder.
Okay, so there is a stuckness somewhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen you for that stuckness. And the stuckness is in when it comes to your finances. So we're going to strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects, any stuckness that you have with your finances. So receiving money is strong, so the stuckness is in actually giving out money. So what we're going to do is I'll make you strong to that and delete any cumulative effects there. Okay, how about now?
Kind of making me laugh. My arm made a big move to the back and forth without me doing nothing. Yeah? The left arm.
Is the stuckness still there? In your shoulder, you said?
Okay, little bit.
Okay, so left hip, left knee, and left wrist. We'll make that strong, back and forth. Okay, how about now?
It's even increasing like pain.
Okay, so I'm strengthening you for reverse perception. How about now?
Yeah, should be gone.
Is it gone?
Still some stiffness going from left shoulder to the head, going up the neck.
So left shoulder to the head. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you for reactions and delete any cumulative effects there. And the next one is sensations. Make that strong to you. So reactions, other people's reactions. So we're going to strengthen you to other people's reactions. Okay, how about now?
Go on.
Okay. So any questions now?
I don't dare to ask no more.
Why?
You know, I made the courses with Dr. Yuen. And I'm using it with my work with body work. Now, a lot of times I get very positive response, but I am not as quick as, for example, you are.
Okay. So, can you sense how you feel about that?
I put my arm to my wrist like I'm angry.
Okay, so there is a weakness to being even with Dr. Yuen. So the evenness is a weakness there. So what I'm doing is I'm going to strengthen you back and forth to that evenness to being you, Dr. Yuen. The next one is the speed of the people that you work with in the country that you work with is slow. So what I'm going to do is going to speed up that the speed of for them, make that strong back and forth. So their speed connects with the speed of the planet. Back and forth. So what you can do in the future also is just check if their speed is speeding up. And the third one is actually misinterpretation and things not being the same. Since you know the misinterpretation thing because you're your method model, so you don't have to mention it specifically. So we're going to strengthen that. And the other thing that you can strengthen is them not having perception. So make that strong to them so they can have perception into the future. And also past clients, there's a weakness there. So we're going to strengthen the past clients. And so they're not going to connect to the future clients back and forth. Okay, so when you think about being fast, how do you feel?
Ready to go.
Okay. So now you know.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All the best.
Okay. All the best. So I have time for one more. If anybody would like, they can press *6 and I'll assist them. We have one more. Also, I'd like to remind everybody, first I want to thank everybody for being part of the 21-day program. And if you'd like to continue into the 8-week program, you can just go to thrive/8 weeks. Okay, then we got the next person. This is internet caller. Can you hear me? Maybe you're on mute or the connection with the mic is not connected. Okay. All right. So thank you, everyone, for being on the call. For some reason, that we couldn't hear that person. So thank you all, and I'll connect with you guys soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.